This is going to be a quick review of my first Swiss watch, which is a Hamilton Khaki Murph here in the white dial. Now this white dial version came out about a month or two ago. I'm filming this on December 1st of 2024. It was released alongside the same black dial version in 38 millimeters that we had seen from Hamilton for a couple years now. But they actually released that with a bracelet for the first time when this white dial was released. Now, the reason why I wanted to purchase this watch, which actually was a bit of an impulse buy, to be honest, was that I had been thinking about getting a white dial watch on a leather strap that could be dressed up. Now I understand that this Hamilton, it really is more of an everyday kind of go anywhere, do anything type of watch. Really a field watch, given its brand heritage, given that it's Hamilton. But I really did feel that this particular model, it could certainly be dressed up as well. I'd been interested in kind of getting this white dial type of watch on a leather strap like this, given just a general style that I find myself going for more often these days. A little bit slightly more formal wear as opposed to the really casual streetwear that I had gotten accustomed to for years and years. So I walked into my local authorized dealer, this particular store in Dulles, Northern Virginia. His name is Omar, great fellow watch enthusiast. He's got Hamiltons, Tissot's, Seiko's, Citizens, Bulovas, and the like. And again, I walked in on Black Friday, actually, not really expecting to pick something up, just really going in with more of a window shopping or a curious mindset. But yeah, I was sold on this, really. Really love the dial. It's not a smooth texture dial like the black version is. It's got more of this pebbled effect that I hope is showing up okay on camera here. Yeah, it's quite nice. The detailing is quite nice. The markers here as well in Arabic. That's another thing that I was really looking for. I don't have any watches with just Arabic numbers as hour markers. The printing seems to be done very nicely. We've got a slight dome there, as you can see. The Hamilton engraving on the crown. Actually, my first watch that has such an engraving on the crown. It's a bit of a nice touch. A lot of brushing, just polishing on this bezel right there, but really for the most part, all brushed. Movement, also quite nice. It's pretty, I think it's pretty to look at. The first automatic watch that I purchased for myself was a Seiko 5, also a see-through case back. But this one definitely is a little better in terms of decoration. It's just more pleasing to the eye compared to that SRPE that I got. 80-hour power reserve. You know, it's a Hamilton movement, right? So very reliable, workhorse. And what really sold me on this in the shop was just the winding action. Not sure if you're gonna be able to hear that, but just the smoothness of that. It really feels different from the other dozen or so watches that I currently own, most of which collection's heavily Seiko. Very intentional. Love Seiko. Pretty personal to me as well, given a family connection that I have. But yeah, this first little Swiss made on the bottom of the dial there, my first Swiss made watch. I think it's a great pickup. Even the bracelet, or sorry, the strap. I did see some online reviews talking about how the leather strap has some, call it area for opportunity, some more to be desired, but I found it to be pretty nice quality. It definitely requires some break-in time. Anywhere you look, you'll find the same commentary about just how stiff this leather strap is to start. About 48 hours later since purchase, and I can feel it starting to break in already. And again, in terms of quality, I would definitely say that it exceeds the third-party leather strap, also sort of a crocodile style like this, that I had purchased for that same aforementioned SRPE. I do think that this is a better quality. I like the stitching on the sides here that match the colors of the hour markers. Quite a high gloss finish on the leather strap as well. You can see the second hand ticking away there. 3 hertz. The pretty iconic hour and minutes hand here now on the Murph. And I will confess, I did watch Interstellar just last night for the first time in over a decade. I think the only other time that I watched it was actually in theaters when it first came out. So I rewatched the movie last night, literally because I got this watch. Give you a little wrist shot here. And here it is on my 17 centimeter or about 6 3/4 inch wrist. This is again a 38 millimeter wide watch, 11 millimeters in thickness. I think it fits quite nicely on the wrist. The lugs definitely don't go past the edges of my wrist, which is nice. I think this is a great size, 38 millimeters. And again, it's just this kind of motif of watch, which can easily be dressed up, is something that I was looking for, given my more recent stylistic choices. I'm finding myself going into the office more often. Little things, right? Like wearing more loafers and boots. Maybe a symptom of having entered my 30s, who knows? But very excited and quite pleased with this first Swiss-made watch that's recently entered my collection. Yeah, just a great movement. Just get mesmerized by these mechanical movements, really. It's what this and just watch design, it's really what got me into the hobby. Again, I have many Seikos in my collection as well, which we'll kind of look into some other time. But I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on this Hamilton Khaki Murph. If you did, then give a quick like and subscribe. See you next time.